Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Redneck Champ, and today we're looking at more League of Legends footage. Except today's a little bit different than normal. Lately I've been doing a lot of Volibear footage. Well, now I decided that I wanted to try to take up the iron, or the sword, you may say, and try to be an assassin. Now, as far as I know, a lot of people believe that the female assassins are probably the best in the game. And that is, in all honesty, a very true statement in certain senses. Now, I decided, since this past week it's been free to play Pantheon, and I decided to start playing him a little bit, just kind of see what it's like. I always really wanted an assassin type player, anyways, and Pantheon has been a good choice for me. I've enjoyed it. Now, right here, what you're seeing is in the minion, the starter abilities, which is actually the same way it goes if you're in Summoner's Rift or whatever it may be, is you get all your abilities, Q, W, and E, within the first 3 levels. You'll start off with Q if you're in Summoner's Rift, go for W, and then you'll finish off with E, and then you'll start building Q up all the way through. Q is your spear throw ability, which it does a buttload of damage. It does a buttload of damage, especially when you're trying to chase someone. Your W is basically a little leap that allows you to stun the enemy while also doing damage to them. I believe magic damage, if I'm not mistaken. But it's the stun that's so important, because immediately after I jump in, this is my own personal build, I normally try to do a Heart Seeker strike, which is basically the millions of little spears that comes out. Now here I know that I was sacrificing my life. It's honestly a big stupid move. In a way, I was trying to get Heimerdinger killed, though, because Heimerdinger, this night I've been playing, me and my buddy there, Ramus, have been playing consistently for probably 4 hours, it seemed like. And every freaking game, man, it was Heimerdinger camping on one turret with his little mini turrets out. And just, he was keeping the game super interesting, you could say. But that was getting really aggravating, so I was like, I had a grudge. From that game on, from this game forward, everything through, to kill Heimerdinger every chance I had a chance. But basically here, what I'm trying to do with Pantheon is basically just be all over the map. Anytime I see someone getting low, or a group of, a team fight going on, like on South right now, and they're having a hard time, I like to use my ultimate. So once I hit level 6. I really start playing super aggressive. Now, until then, I'm not too aggressive, other than right here. I know I can kill all the minions and Jax. Very simple. I can't believe he was just sitting there. And here I'm trying to actually camp and hope that Rise comes back. Now I got the Grand Skyfall, which allows me to ultimate in, like right here you'll see. As long as you're a decent distance whatsoever away from the enemies, you're able to jump in. Now, the thing is that it takes probably a good 2 seconds to summon the whole entire ultimate in. So just because you click it doesn't mean that this champion, that the enemy's going to be there when you click it. This is very interesting here. Master Yi tries to come back and get me, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he doesn't. I thought he did. I thought he tried to hide the bushes and come back out and get me. Where Master Yi has been used a lot lately. I don't know what it has been. But for the past couple of weeks, seems like Master Yi has been a continuous battle against him. So my thought strategy here was, okay, I'm level 6, I got my ultimate, everything's on off cooldown. I want to just, Grand Skyfall in right in the middle of some enemies, whether it's north or south. And right now my buddy there, Ramus, is getting attacked, so I was like, I'm gonna jump in and try to help him out. Unfortunately, he didn't need the help, other than for Jax, and unfortunately, the ultimate was a fail. That's the biggest thing with Pantheon. The biggest problem I have is that unless someone is capping a turret, they see the big ring. First of all, as an enemy, you can see the ring on the ground as an ultimate is being summoned from Pantheon around you. So, it's a smart thing to try to run away as frequently as possible. It's just it's just much simpler for you as an enemy to run away immediately. So I got the kill there with a spear throw. I actually didn't even realize I got it until my guy turned around. That's the thing with the minion, is honestly it's not about the kills, but then kills really help. It really helps the score. I cap a lot. I do a lot of capping because I'm so versatile. Most of the builds, I kind of jump around between the Berserker, what are the Berserker shoes or greaves, and between the Berserker greaves, the boots of mobility. I love the boots of mobility in Dominion because it makes Pantheon so aggravating. So that anytime your ultimate is on cooldown, you can get to from one side of the map to the other just in a matter of seconds, man. It's awesome. Cogmaw, you're so retarded. So retarded. Oh, silly little man. So I finish him off. Try to go in for Rise, but I'm an idiot, and I just, see again, a little dumb mistake. So here I'm going for the boots mobility. I actually like the boots of impotency, I believe it is, or something like that. That's not it. What is it? Impotency. That's horrible. That's the wrong thing completely. Basically, it's the ludacity. That's it, ludacity. Boost of ludacity. I do like to get that on occasions, actually, because of I believe it's 10% extra cooldown reduction. It's 10 or 15%. Either way, it's awesome. It's so helpful for getting that ultimate off a little bit quicker. I mean, it cuts off, say, 5 to 10 seconds. That's awesome. I was like, GG, Lux. Awesome skill shot. Then I was remembering, I shouldn't talk about Lux. I'm horrible at hitting that ultimate anymore, it seems like. There's some games I'll hit every single ultimate. This is one of those games where I just about hit every single ultimate that I need to hit. But there's some games, man, I'm just like horrible. See, here's a bit of an example of Heimerdinger just sitting around, just camping. Apparently, that was the spec to be. Just a camper. Heimerdinger didn't realize I was coming, apparently. I didn't take out his turrets, unfortunately. And I'm going to get took out here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I teleported away. Genius. Genius, Redneck, you are. Genius. Then I realized that Cogmaw was coming in, and he just got killed. I mean, it's retarded. I don't even know what he was doing there. Lately, it seems like we must have a lot of new people playing Dominion lately, or something, because people just been running up that ramp trying to chase people down all the time. Heimerdinger, you have no hope, dude. You've just been stunned, and you're now butt raped. Yes, I enjoyed that. But yeah, in the beginning there, I forgot to tell you all what I was trying to do with using the Heart Strike. When you're using the E ability, anytime you use an ability period, like the Q and the E with Pantheon, it allows you to build up charges for your passive. Your passive basically allows you to, every fourth hit, allows you to have a blocked, like no matter what it is, if it's from a turret, if it's a magical damage, if it's a physical damage, no matter what it is, it allows it to be blocked. This saves Pantheon so much. Early game, when you first go up to cap that top turret, it's really important to get that, actually. And the reason for that is simple. I like to get mid on the way up. I don't have any boots yet. So what I'm trying to do is build up myself to when I get up there, I can jump in the middle of the team fight with the little leap ability, W, and then I'm able to take everyone down without having to worry about, at least taking one good solid hit from someone. That's really helpful. Then anytime you use your W ability, which is the little leap, it saves your life, basically. Biggest reason because it automatically throws that little shield up around you. And you see the red-orange little like shields floating around him. This looks just like his shield he's carrying. That's the shields that I'm talking about that allows you to block any ability. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a turret, anything. So as far as being a nuisance, it's awesome. I kind of figured there that Rise was going back towards his turret, but he didn't. Really shocked me. That's the reason I put the Heart Strike back towards there in case he tried to run that direction. For some reason he didn't, but I still managed to get the kill. Generally, I would have went ahead and helped Malzahar get that. But I seen Jax up here, and I Grand Sky fall in on him. He didn't move. He's a goner. I timed it just right with the with the Heart Strike. Here's my buddy coming in. I was like, dude, stun him, stun him, stun him, and Malzahar gets the kill. But I'll try to get my buddy to get that real quickly, use his Powerball and get in there and stun him. At this point right now, I got 10 and 2 and 2. I mean, that is, no one in the entire game was even close to that, other than I think it was Master Yi there with 6 kills, if I ain't mistaken. Obviously, anytime you're playing against a Master Yi, he's going to get a buttload of kills. I was trying to figure out if I want to go ahead and get Ghost Blade, so I go ahead and do that for the cooldown reduction, and also for the penetration a little bit more. Normally I would go ahead and went for I've been getting the Entropy lately, just because of the unique active it has. It does the extra damage. But this time I decided to go ahead and just keep the phage. Being that I've been killing people so easily, it's been absolutely no problem. I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to get the cooldown reduction, armor penetration, the little extra active on Ghost Blade, which is really nice actually, and get get the Frozen Heart or the entropy later. And right now I'm trying to build up the Atmos Impeller. Master Yi, you're retarded. Yeah, you're such an idiot. But I was dumb there not using W first, but unfortunately it's on cooldown, so I couldn't. I always try to use W, then use E, and then as they're running away at the last second from the Heart Strike, normally you can finish them off with a spear. If you don't get that turret, guys, Heimerdinger's turret will keep you from always capping, and will normally kill you or cause you to get ganked later on. What I'm trying to do here, my strategy most of the time in Dominion play, is anytime the enemy team is starting to do a bit of damage on our own personal sides, either I had no hope, I just got raped immediately. But anytime someone is doing damage on our own personal side, say on our mid and our bottom, I normally go ahead and cross over, because most of the time, let's face it, the whole entire enemy team is going to be on your end, pushing your turrets, keeping you inside the spawn. So anytime my buddies Ramus, or I got the boost mobility or anything like that, even my ultimate up, I always try to go across to their mid, cap their mid, and then run back up top, cap that, and just keep on circling back around and start defending again. Like, that really throws people off their game, seems like, when you're just playing these normal level stuff. People have, the pros and stuff, or higher level people, don't fall for that as much, but they still fall for it. Heimerdinger coming right in the dead center. That was so awesome. I was like, sweetness! Baywatch is on. That's what I was thinking the whole time there. I was thinking about Baywatch, is what I was thinking about. And I was like, these minions, silly minions. I was like, why am I fighting these guys? I'm wasting my health. I can just go kill another champion. That's what Pantheon does. I guess for those of you who are kind of wondering for like a spec as far as online, I'm kind of going by the hoplite, mainly the hoplite build. And the reason being for that is, to me, the hoplite seems more laid out. It seems more aggressive towards killing. Now, unfortunately, if you're not able to get a good solid build going early on, you don't get fed, or you end up feeding the enemies. It's really hard to get anything going with hoplite. I mean, it's unfortunately it is with any champion, no matter what build it is. But with hoplite, a little more so than Man-theon, I seem to have a little bit better luck with it. I don't know why. I truly don't. Here I'm trying to get Riz first, because as we all know, Riz is awesome with killing people. Jax had his little leap strike there, and I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't have got close. I mean, it's 2v1 in it there. I thought that Lux was going to help me. I was going to back me up, but unfortunately she didn't. Now, the reason for the impeller there is because I believe it does, it increases your attack damage by 2% of your maximum health. So the more health you get, which I'm now going to get entropy, which is actually, technically, once you get Atmos Impeller, you probably should get a Frozen Mallet, because that gives you 700 health instead. So, I mean, it's kind of a mixture. If I don't plan on getting Atmos Impeller, or we're just absolutely dominating, and I don't think we're going to have a chance to get it, what I normally end up doing is just going for the Frozen Mallet. Sometimes I don't even get the Frozen Mallet. I mean, there's some games you don't get a good build, period. I mean, anybody that actually plays a whole lot knows that sometimes your team's awesome, the enemy team's noobs, they're not working together, and you can just dominate. But that's not always the case, unfortunately. This time it was, so that was awesome. So, I'm trying to leap in here on Jax. I'm kind of a little bit ticked off since he killed me last time. And I was trying to hope they get there, but Malzahar runs him off, so I'm like, let's get Rez. No big deal. I'll kill that little punk. And now I'll go up there and I'll get Jax. Where are you going, Jax? And Malzahar thought he's going to cut me off there, and it didn't cause me to not end up getting a kill. But unfortunately, I come in and save the world, because I'm that awesome. So, in case y'all ain't noticing, I'm dominating. It's 13, 4, and 2. At least 3 of those deaths I had was just because I was really too aggressive, but I was fed so well at that point, I just didn't care anymore. I'm going back to try to get entropy, hoping to get the BF sword just to kind of help up with the ingredients. But being that Heimerdinger has come over here and set camping again, anybody who plays Heimerdinger, I believe, plays Call of Duty. You're the biggest camper it ever was. No disrespect for anyone who loves Call of Duty, because I used to play it all the time. I'm still part of a clan. Lux, you little dog, you. Lux's ultimate is insane. Uh, that irks me right there. I was like 200 away, but like, look at that, 25-second respawn time. I've got all the time in the world to get the BF sword. So I wonder what the BF sword stands for. What's BF stand for? Boyfriend sword, you know? Blue fries. Misfortune, don't stand there, you retarded thing. You know Master Yi's gonna kill you, of course. So I'm gonna go down there and save her soul. I completely forgot to get the BF sword. I guess I was thinking about that kill. I was like, Master Yi's like, I can't stand this, man. Pantheon to get me. You're so beast, Pantheon. I love you so much. And you're dead. I figured he'd go for the health, and I'm sure he was wanting to, but fortunately Malzahar was there with me, and he was able to get the extra stun off. I was thinking Kog'Maw was going to try to run around and get up in the grass and try to pop back out on us, you know, and use little extra abilities, but luckily he didn't. Malzahar was a fail there on his little stun wall. He did get a little bit of a slow on him, I guess you could say, but once I get in there, no big deal. Heimdinger's coming in, throw his little turrets up, those stupid little turrets. I hate them turrets. Heimerdinger, you have no hope, man. That was 2 crits there all of a sudden for 20% extra there. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Those are awesome crits. I mean, Pantheon is amazing for crits. I realize here I'm going to have to go back. But good thing I did, because I see Jax is now coming up to mid. I don't know if I go to that or not. I believe my buddy calls it out and tells me I need to go mid. Yeah, that's what it is. And I tell him to go on back. Riz is coming. I got my ultimate. I'll get Jax. No biggie. He's in the dead center of my radius, and he's not moving like a retard. Like, I never understood why Jax kept on standing there. I don't know if he just didn't know the mechanics of what that big giant green circle was underneath his feet or what it was. But he just continuously kept on standing there. No disrespect, man, to the player. I mean, it's something that you have to learn, especially if you're new at all. Not saying you are, but I mean, I guess if you're getting beat as bad as we was beating them, 212 to 52, I guess I would be just standing there too, hoping for the best. But Pantheon's an assassin, man. At the point I am right now, I'm fed well. I'm doing 250 damage. Now, obviously, if I had the frozen mallet, I'd be doing more. That's something that I may incorporate more into my build. That if I know I'm going to get Atma's Impeller, that I won't worry as much about getting entropy. That unique passive active is a good ability, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. Basically, here I know we're getting close to the wire. If I can just get on one more turret and get 4 to 1, hit it go down, I think, by like 5s. I believe it's 5s, or it's by 3s or something like that. Right now, it's going down by 1s and 2s about a second, basically, or every 2 seconds it's going down. So at this point, it's 17, 5, and 4. Like I said before, 3 of those deaths were just uncalled for. I shouldn't have done it. Complete stupidity. And unfortunately, MOG pros, that's what's going to cost you in the long run. Jax comes up, sneaks in, manages to get a good start on me, and ends up leaping me and killing me. I go back for my turret, hoping the turret's going to save me, and Riz is there capping it. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I will be putting right here the little stats at the end, which you can see all the damage I've done and whatnot. See the exact, I guess you could say, kills I made. And all that lovely stuff. I actually really enjoy Pantheon. I would suggest to any of you to try him if you would like to do that. Now, you know, that is purely your thing to do. As you can see here, I've done 32,000 damage. The most, other than Misfortune, who has an awesome ultimate, done the most damage, especially physical damage there, other than Misfortune. That's what Misfortune does for a living, though. And, you know, the stats was amazing. Only one person was even close to getting close to me as far as points goes, and that was actually Malzahar. That was only because he had 1 extra capture and 3 extra neutralizations than I did. That goes to show you, though, kills means a lot, especially when you know, it's 17 kills to 12 assists. It does pay off. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Come back for more. Subscribe if you haven't already. Rate this video if you wish. Favorite if you like it at all, or if you love Pantheon, or if you just love my beautiful voice. My redneck voice. But anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. And until next time, peace out.